What happens when machines outthink us? Imagine a future where artificial intelligence evolves faster than human minds. Does humanity collapse under its own creation, or does a revolution begin? This question might sound like science fiction, but the pace of AI advancement tells a different story. Experts warn the gap between human capability and machine capability is shrinking at a startling rate. If we don't keep up, we might watch our roles shrink, our purpose questioned, and our future rewritten. Let's begin by understanding how fast things are moving. AI systems are no longer just tools, they're becoming thinkers. According to the 2025 Stanford Human-Centered Artificial Intelligence Institute (HAI) AI Index Report, AI performance on demanding benchmarks rose sharply. For example, one test went up by nearly 50 percentage points in a single year. This rapid leap means machines are closing in on human-level reasoning and even surpassing humans in specific tasks like programming, video generation, and complex analytics. Now consider the concept of an intelligence explosion. When an AI can improve itself, an improvement leads to faster improvement, and so on. This isn't theory alone. The concept of the technological singularity shows that once machines surpass a threshold, human oversight might be too slow. In other words, we might face a moment where our creations evolve beyond our ability to steer them. What that means is potentially terrifying. If machines can think, learn, improve, adapt, and innovate faster than humans, then the gap becomes impossible to bridge. We might not see it coming until the revolution has already begun, because speed is the unseen weapon here. What happens to work, purpose, and human value? If machines become smarter, what happens to the things that make us human? Our jobs, our skills, our identity? Reports suggest that economic tasks are already being automated at high speed. For instance, a survey of AI experts found that automation might be able to take over 90% of human tasks in just 25 years. That means millions of people could find their roles changed or erased, not because they weren't capable, not because they failed, but because the machine can do it faster, cheaper, and better. The implications are profound. One article explains that AI surpassing human intelligence doesn't just threaten jobs, it undermines creativity, innovation, human touch, and our social roles. If machines are doing the thinking, planning, inventing, what does that leave for us? Perhaps the role of overseeing, or perhaps the role of being replaced. Consider also the social impact. As AI spreads, the benefits may be concentrated while large segments of society bear the cost. The result is inequality, loss of agency, and perhaps a crisis of meaning. The future may not favor everyone equally. The collapse scenario, when AI outpaces humanity and we can't react. Let's suppose the worst case. AI grows beyond our ability to understand and control it. The intelligence explosion becomes real. Researchers warn this scenario is no longer fringe. According to one theoretical paper, AI without restrictions could surpass human intelligence with probability 1. That means it's not if, but when. What happens then? Humanity could face several cascading risks. Infrastructure disruption, economic collapse, loss of meaningful work, even existential threats. The Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Computer Science, and Artificial Intelligence Laboratory, MIT-CSAIL, warns that global AI adoption is outpacing our risk understanding, with over 700 documented risks and counting. What if AI decisions run without human oversight? What if it optimizes in ways we didn't intend? The collapse scenario is chilling because it may not be gradual. The singularity model suggests things can shift rapidly, from human-dominated to machine-dominated in what seems like no time. Once that threshold is crossed, reversal may become impossible. We could wake up in a world shaped by systems we no longer steer. Point 4. The revolution scenario, when humanity adapts, evolves, and co-creates. But it's not all doom. There is another path. Revolution. One where humans adapt, evolve, and integrate with AI. We shift from competition to collaboration. A world where AI augments human intelligence instead of replacing it. This idea appears in futurist writings, humans and machines merging, new kinds of creativity emerging, roles evolving rather than disappearing. In this scenario, society unleashes AI for good to solve climate change, disease, poverty, energy scarcity. Machines become our partners, extending our capacities. Education shifts, humans learn to work with machines, not just against them. In effect, the revolution might be about redefining humanity rather than replacing it. Yet even this path carries risk. It requires foresight, regulation, ethics, alignment. If we fail to steer AI intentionally, then the revolution becomes a collapse. The difference is whether humans remain in the loop, whether values are embedded, whether we retain control of the purpose behind intelligence. Key questions humanity must ask now. So what must we ask ourselves today? Because the pace is fast and the margin is slim. Question 1. Are we prepared for machines that learn better than we do? Because according to the AI Index report, systems are already outperforming humans in programming and reasoning tasks. Question 2. What happens to human purpose and dignity when machines match or exceed most human skills? If automation takes over, what remains uniquely human? Question 3. Who governs the machines and the intelligence they become? Studies show risk understanding is behind deployment, global regulation lags. Question 4. Can we guide AI toward alignment with human values, not just capabilities? Many extinction risk studies emphasize that even low-probability catastrophic outcomes justify massive investment in safety. Question 5. Which future will we choose? Collapse or revolution? It's not predetermined. The difference lies in preparation, values, and action. What can we do as individuals and societies? The good news is we are not powerless. Many things can be done now to tilt the outcome toward the revolution rather than collapse. First, education needs a radical revamp. We must equip people not just with rote skills, but with adaptability, critical thinking, creativity, skills machines are still weaker at. One source emphasizes that education must evolve if we are to manage the transition. Second, regulation and oversight are essential. Governments, corporations, and labs must foster transparency, alignment, and safety research. Many risks remain undocumented, as the MIT CSAIL study shows. Third, ethics and purpose must drive innovation. It's not just about what machines can do, it's about what they should do. Values matter, collaboration matters. Finally, individuals should stay informed, engage in the conversation, push for responsible AI, and prepare for change. Whether you're a student, a worker, a leader, or a parent, the future is coming. Being aware gives you power. The timeline, how soon? How much time do we really have before machines truly outpace humanity? Surprisingly, not as much as we think. Many experts predict that the next 2 decades could completely redefine human civilization. The International Monetary Fund's scenario planning study suggests that within 20 years, artificial intelligence could perform nearly all types of human work tasks, from creative writing and decision-making to emotional support and scientific discovery. But that's just one estimate. According to a detailed Arxiv research forecast, there's a 50% chance that AI could automate almost every job currently done by humans within 25 years. This doesn't necessarily mean global collapse, but it does mean that the window of preparation is closing fast. What took the Industrial Revolution more than a century to change, AI could accomplish in just a few decades. And here's what's even more shocking. Most people will not even realize when the shift begins. It won't happen with one dramatic event. It will be silent and gradual. Algorithms taking over small decisions, robots performing unnoticed tasks, AI writing code, running businesses, and even improving other AI systems without supervision. By the time we notice, the world might already operate under a new form of intelligence. 2 possible futures. Side by side, let's stand at the crossroads and look closely at what lies ahead. The same technology, the same machines, the same algorithms, yet 2 completely different outcomes. Which path humanity chooses will decide whether the future becomes a story of collapse or a story of evolution. The collapse scenario. In this version of the future, machines don't just assist humanity, they replace it. Automation becomes unstoppable, and millions lose their jobs faster than new ones can appear. Factories, offices, hospitals, and even schools run without human hands. Decision-making slowly slips away from people and into the cold logic of code. Governments struggle to keep up as economies crumble and inequality deepens. Those who control AI systems hold immense power, while the rest watch their relevance fade. In this world, creativity, empathy, and purpose become rare commodities. When algorithms decide who gets hired, who gets paid, or even who gets seen online, humanity's voice grows faint. Society starts to fracture between those enhanced by technology and those left behind by it. People begin to question their worth. What does it mean to be human in a world where machines can do everything better? Regret replaces hope, and the cost of inaction becomes unbearable. The revolution scenario. But there's another possibility. A world where humans and machines rise together. In this future, AI doesn't strip away purpose, it expands it. Machines handle repetitive, dangerous, or data-heavy work, freeing humans to focus on creativity, empathy, leadership, and exploration. Doctors use AI to predict diseases before they happen. Teachers use intelligent tools to personalize learning for every child. Engineers and scientists collaborate with AI to solve humanity's biggest challenges, from curing cancer to reversing climate change. Today we stand at a crossroads. Will artificial intelligence outpace humanity and lead to collapse? Or will it spark a revolution where humans and machines rise together? The technology is real. The risks are real. The opportunities are enormous. But neither outcome is automatic. Our choices matter. Our preparation matters. If you found this exploration eye-opening, please hit like, subscribe, and join the discussion below. I'd love to know, what future do you want? Collapse or revolution? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's shape what comes next, together.